Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of SAO 2, Episode 8. Sorry I didn't get around to doing the review yesterday. It's already almost 5 o'clock p.m. on Sunday now. But here I am to finally do this review. By God, this was a great episode. Wasn't the best episode in the series yet, I don't think. I just want to start out by saying that. Hold on a sec here. Yeah, I don't think it was the best episode in the series so far, because it definitely had a tiny bit of action in it towards the end, but for the most part, it was a very dialogue-heavy episode, but I felt that the dialogue was done very well. One thing that I noticed was that Kirito almost let it slip that he was a part of SAO, and I have a feeling that within the next few episodes, to Zenon, that is, I have a feeling that within the next few episodes, Zenon is going to find out that he was actually an SAO survivor. Okay. And then sometime after that, or maybe at the same time, find out that he was the one who ended up freeing all of the rest of the survivors of SAO. It's funny, you'd think that everyone would know the name Kirito because of that. That's what I don't get. Okay, you'd think that everyone would know the name Kirito, so he would have chosen a different name, not even transferred over, even though it would have been tougher to just entered a GGO with a clean slate and chosen a different name. I mean, that would have made sense to me, but what do I know? I guess. I mean, I would have thought that everyone would know the name Kirito due to what happened in SAO, but I don't know. That makes no sense to me. But anyways, I have a feeling that Zenon's gonna end up finding out later. Eventually. Obviously, Deathgun already knows, and still contemplating who Deathgun really is. Obviously, we know at this point that it's not Zenon. Unless the person who was with Kirito in the competition today wasn't actually Zenon, it was someone who was working with her. Okay, unless that's the case, it's obviously not Zenon, which it could have been Zenon or her friend. Like, the two of them were highly suspicious. However, now the only person I can think of is really her friend. I mean, it could have been anyone from SAO if you remember, but I don't even remember their names, and I don't remember his name either, but I'm just going to say her friend. It's probably Deathgun, or at least working with Deathgun, one or the other, because he's still really suspicious. Zenon was before, not so much anymore as of this episode. I'm going to say that Deathgun's probably her friend. And remember, I keep saying this, I'm not a light novel reader, so I don't know, technically. But I'm just guessing that it's probably her friend. Again, I don't remember what his actual name is. But anyways, though, my favorite scene in the episode was probably the scene with the two of them at the end of the episode, actually, with the two of them in that one BOB competition. Because clearly they're going to be working together, at least for the time being, because if Zenon really didn't want to work with him that badly, she could have easily shot him. So clearly they're going to be working together, and I don't know why Kirito is so obsessed with... Wait. Actually, I just thought of something. I know why Kirito is so obsessed with saving that one guy from Deathgun, because that gun that Deathgun has in his hand is probably the bullet that can kill people in the real world. I just thought of that at this exact fucking moment. Okay then, so that would actually explain a lot. That's what Kirito's probably thinking, is that he's not just going to win the competition, he's going to kill the guy in real life. Okay. So anyways though, overall I really enjoyed this episode. One thing I didn't understand though is why they're insisting on making Kirito into such a trap in this. At least in this episode, and I call it Moe Kirito. And what I'm talking about is that scene where he's basically with those guys and he acts all cute and everything. And I actually looked it up. I usually don't care about what's in the light novel, but I actually decided to look it up out of curiosity. Apparently, people are telling me that scene is actually not in the light novels. Kirito is still technically a trap in the light novels, especially in the beginning, and he still has the avatar and everything. But that actual scene that happened in this episode didn't happen in the light novels. I don't know why it's in there. It was kind of funny. I mean, I did chuckle at it, but I don't know why it's in there. I'm not gonna really harp on this too much though, because in the long run, I don't really care. But it is worth mentioning. I don't know why that was in there. It's really my only actual complaint of the episode, I guess, which is kind of a nitpick, really. Other than that, I thought it was a great episode. Definitely not nearly as action heavy as the previous episodes have been, but that's, perfectly fine. It wasn't even as plot heavy either. Like, there was a tiny bit of plot progression, but not like, say, last episode, which last episode had a huge amount of fucking plot. And the episode before that, even. So, yes. But anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. He's after you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.